Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. For those of you who are tapped in, you're about to be all the way tapped in. But for those of you who are tapped out, you're not going to know what this video is about, but y'all, you are welcome to come along for the ride. In today's video, I have with me Goddess Oshun. And this is a doll. Well, let me get her face back up in focus. I made this representation of Oshun, and I'm going to tell you all about her. We're going to talk about Clatessa and just a bunch of stuff. So, but first, I want to just show you a little bit of who she is. So this is, oh, let me see, can I get her in focus? So this is, oh, look at her. This is, oh my God, I think she's so alive. Can you see that? So this is Goddess Oshun. And this was this was a new pattern that I was trying out. And, but I'm just going to just briefly show you, oh, look at her little feet. This is just something I was trying out. Her colors are gold. And then she also likes sunflowers, so you see the sunflowers. And then also, she is the goddess. Let me see, can I get her face in focus? Let me see, can I get Mama in focus? She is the goddess of the Queen of the Witches. I don't know if you guys know that. She teaches them how to do spells and mysticism. She's also, wait, come on, let me get her in focus. She's also, she also is she rules pleasure. Her symbols are the sunflower. She likes pumpkins. I'm trying to think of all the things. Oranges, nectarines. The peacock is her bird, and so is the vulture as well. She was married several times, but her favorite husband was Shango. So when we started working together, and so she asked me what did I want, and I gave her my little list of things, and I asked her, I said, what do you want? And she said, I want you to create a version of Shango who loves only me. And Shango was known to be a womanizer. So of all her husbands, he was her favorite husband, even though he was a womanizer. So I made her husband for her as well. So anyway, just to, this was new as well. I don't know if you guys can see how I made her arm here, but this was just a little pattern. I'm going to make some more versions of her as well. But anyway, so this is my version of Goddess Oshun, who I'm going to be talking about things that she ruled, and I'm going to give you a downloaded message from Goddess Oshun. Oh, I made let me see, I don't know the order. I made a sigil for her as well, and I charged it. This is her. Is that upside down? Let me see. I think it is. So this is her sigil. Let me turn it right. And I charged it just to have a connection with her. And let's see, before I put her down. So this is Shango, her husband that I made for her, the version of him who has only loved her and who's never had his heart broken. Now this is, I don't want to show anything because he is anatomically correct. And but I'm just going to show you him briefly just so you can see. I was so excited about using these beads for his knees. As you can see, he has his wedding ring on, and she has a matching wedding ring as well. He is the god, He rules, I want to say thunder, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, he is the version of Shango who has only loved her. And very interesting couple. So I want to put him down, and I'll be right back. Sometimes the reason we don't get the things in life that we want is because deep in our heart we don't believe that we deserve them. Add this unconditional self-love jewelry to your magical repertoire to bring in more wealth, more love, because when you fall in love with yourself, so will the world. Goddess Oshun is the queen of the witches. Her symbols are the peacock. She loves the peacock. Sunflowers. She also loves mirrors. And people say that the reason that she loves mirrors is because she's conceited and vain. And she's just really concerned about her looks. But that's not what she told me, child. She said the only way you can see your face is by looking in the mirror, right? And when you look in the mirror, how you feel about the person you're seeing has a lot to do with your life's journey, with your goals, your dreams. And one of her big issues is self-love, empowerment for women, love in general, marriage, fertility, having children, prosperity, money. She is the goddess of the river. The river, current, like moving fresh water. The people in West Africa, she's a part of the Yoruba religion, which is a part of Western Africa, in particular Western Nigeria. And the Yoruba religion actually predates Christianity, just to give you some insight. The big picture is there's a god, I think his name was Oludode. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, child. I'm sorry. But there were 17, he sent 17 Orishas to planet Earth to give it life, and she was the only girl. And when she left, everything died because she brought love and joy and fertility and all of the good stuff. And once she came back, everything started to flourish again. Now, there are so many stories. I don't want to butcher somebody's story. I really want to focus on my download, in all honesty. But just to give somebody, a little background who may have not heard anything about her. Her cohorts are Aphrodite and Venus, which is really interesting, meaning that, a lot of times people use them interchangeably, or she has the same powers as Aphrodite and Venus from other, I don't know what you call them, deity type stories. Now, let's get into why. We're going to get into the sacred star. So first, I'm going to show you. I have a star for you, darling. In my head, this is going to go a lot smoother. It was. I'm telling you. So this is the star. Right. And this is the star as well. You see? Humans are considered 5 points on a pentagram. So humans are a reflection of divine. I'm quite sure many of you have heard this before. Now, the download that I received from Oshun is the clitoris is also a sacred star. Now, this is what the clitoris looks like. I don't know if most people have ever seen this before, but we did not discover what the clitoris looks like in its entirety until I think it was either 2007 or 2011. I was trying to look for it in my textbook before starting the video, but it was going to take me forever. But this is what a real clitoris looks like, guys. And it's about 3.5 to 4 inches long. So I had to make my own star. This is the sacred star. This is my creation. It has a self-love spell on the inside of it. And this is my first version. The next one is going to be a lot better. but this is a symbol of pleasure, but it is also a symbol of power, purpose, and passion for women. Now, I have a little information for you guys. Do you know that in the 1400s, that now remember, we didn't discover the entire clitoris. I like to call her Clitessa, by the way, and I'm going to refer to her as Clitessa for the rest of this video. The only part people could see was this part here, and they referred to it as the witch's teat. Yes, the witch's teat. And when they would, catch a woman and they would accuse her of witchcraft, and they would literally look between her legs and see if Clitessa was there, and if so, they accused her of being a witch. No one really looked under women's dresses during that time period, and they all had Clitessa. But anyway, it was considered very taboo. When they created models of the female reproductive system, they did not include Clitessa because they felt that it was a useless part of the body. Oh, now Clitessa only has one purpose. I don't know if you guys know this or not. She has one purpose, and that is to give a woman pleasure. She has no other purpose. She is a gift from the gods, from goddess Oshun. This is her gift to women. Women, they nurse their babies, they give them life. Women tend to be, givers in general in terms of nurturing. But the whole purpose of Clitessa is to give the woman pleasure, solitary pleasure. Now, this is the thing that my downloaded message from Oshun. Okay, she calls Clitessa a spiritual and sacred star because she guards the portal to the rim, the birth canal, the rim to planet Earth. And she says that if a woman is not connected with her passion, with her sensuality, with able to receive pleasure, right? Not give pleasure, but to receive pleasure, then she will be out of alignment with her purpose. And knowing what Clitessa wants and what she needs to be happy, she said, has a lot to do with her self-esteem, her self-worth, how she views herself, and her ability to enjoy life. Now, I don't know if I said it before, but Oshun, goddess Oshun, rules beauty, love, romance, marriage, fertility, and prosperity. And she works with all humans, but her specialty is in working with women. Now, in the myth and some of the stories that that I read about her, she had several husbands, but Shango was her favorite husband. But she says that, and he was a womanizer, by the way. But her message to me was, and I really didn't want to repeat this, was that, a lot of times on the internet, people are talking about narcissists or narcs or narcissists. She says that there was a time when men who were able to date women were men of honor, men who, not honor per se, but she said they won battles, they fought, they were able to provide. You just having access to the portal to human life was just not something that women gave away freely. Because she was just like, look, child, I'm gonna be for 9 months, I'm not going to be able to work at full capacity. And I need to know you can go out here and hunt and do something, because, you know, it might get kind of rough. I'm just putting it in my own words. But she said, so the spoils would go to the men. I don't want to say the spoils. Let me say something else. Basically, the men who had access to women were men of means, men who had proven their prowess, who had proven they could, you know, take care of a family. Otherwise, he had to get in line after everybody else. And she said now so many women are willing to open the portal to human life, to planet Earth, actually, without thinking about this child's long-term well-being and the quality. This was just really mean to me. Oh gosh, I'm gonna watch them say. I don't mean to say that. I'm sorry. Oh God, it's so shown. But she just said everyone doesn't need to repeat their DNA pattern without proving that they honor this experience on the planet. So what she's saying is to bring a life onto this planet and not care about how this human survives, or not caring about the, you know, how it's, you know what I'm saying, how to take care of this being, she feels is dishonoring the sacredness of life on the planet. So she's asking, she blames women for, oh God, I hope I'm not getting this wrong. She's just saying that women are a gift, and they are beautiful, and they are sensuous in the way that they have been created. But women have lost their way, and they are giving access to themselves to men who don't honor or cherish or respect the portal of life of which they are. And she's asking women to focus on loving themselves, cherishing themselves, honoring themselves, because when women love themselves, that we will see a big shift in humanity. That is to download the message. Now, I don't want to get into whether I agree with her or not. I mean, she's staring at me, but but I just wanted to share this message. And then in another video, I like to go into some other aspects of her, but I just wanted to introduce her, give you one of her messages. I have several. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.